For 30 years, the Songwriters Association of Mid-North Indiana has fostered the development of young talent in our area. Star City's Dave North spoke with S.A.M.I members about the annual Shirley Martin Scholarship Award.
I never asked you to swim this ocean alone. I held your hand through the waves, but I couldn't keep you from letting go.
Kelsey Patton was in France studying foreign language when she heard about the Shirley Martin Scholarship for young songwriters.
So I was connected with a church in France, and I asked to borrow their piano for an afternoon to record a song I'd written. I sent it in and found out I won the scholarship in the spring of my sophomore year. So I was 19. It was the last year I could apply for the scholarship.
Shirley Martin was a founding member of the Songwriters Association of Mid-North Indiana. When she passed away in 1998, the organization established the scholarship in her memory.
They provide a lot of good, constructive feedback on, maybe you can add a bridge here, or another line here, or an extra chord here.
Ethan Bates is the studio director and vice president of S.A.M.I. He says the only sure way to develop your songwriting talent is to work at it.
With anything, it's practice. Right, so with practicing guitar, right, you have a teacher keeping you accountable, right? With songwriting, someone's keeping you accountable, giving you prompts, giving you ideas, giving you kind of the tricks of the trade, and right, you become someone who just dabble it into like a professional, right?
Bates says aspiring songwriters oftentimes get bogged down worrying about the more complex parts of a song.
We really try to tell the younger songwriters, like, don't worry about the production of the song, right? It doesn't have to be some hit Nashville sound where there's drums and everything. The lyrics are the most important, right? And a hook. So a hook is, right, that catchy part of the song that people remember.
Kelsey Patton says the purpose of S.A.M.I is to not only provide education and encouragement, but networking and collaboration.
They're looking to build young songwriters. And to be a songwriter doesn't mean that you've written 10 songs and have an EP or an album of some sort, or you're on Spotify. It means you love music and you love writing songs and you love crafting stories.
Ethan Bates says there are few things more special than getting to produce an artist's first time in a real studio.
It's kind of like making someone's dream come true, right? You have these young artists coming in and recording and, hearing their song like they never thought they could hear it before, right? A lot of times we're going to be hiring out studio musicians and mixing it and mastering it so that when we're done, it compares to anything you hear on the radio today, kind of thing.
And even if getting a song on the radio isn't the songwriter's goal, S.A.M.I offers the chance to not only develop talent, but to share it with fellow musicians.
Your identity as a songwriter is not how big your name is or how technically skilled you are on an instrument. It's really just where the stories come from and ultimately coming from your heart and your passion as a songwriter.
The Shirley Martin Scholarship is open to songwriters between the ages of 14 and 19 in a 14-county area in Mid-North Indiana. Apply online at SAMIsong.com before April 15th. Dave North, Star City News, Lafayette.